the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy barn trick me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy barn trick me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy barn trick me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 26-yard line. Sorry, no disrespect. I'll pop your thing like this. Cause you ain't doing it, it's D.I. Real John in the East Side boys with me. And we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. If you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. First play of the game, first throw of the game. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He gets free. Brock Bowers. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense.
Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing right away, it's May. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Third and long. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be fourth down. On fourth down, Bryce Berringer out to punt for New England. And back deep, it is Trey Palmer. We'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes us back beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
On the ground, this is Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That run good for a dozen. Very quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
A gain of 12. First down.
Here's Milton. Finding his tight end there.
Milton's
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
On second down, here's Milton. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. A gain of 9.
To the air. It's Milton.
And the Las Vegas
Short slow. That's pulled in by Mayer. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard
is a
line.
gain of 11. That's another Las Vegas first down.
On first and 10, it's Jeanty. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop.
A gain of 2.
Milton to the air on second down. Flushed to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 targets.
Throwing is Milton. That's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Come on. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Looking to throw. It's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and 1. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Torpedo! Here goes up. Hey, what's up? 33.
I got him, man. I got him. He's mine.
From out of the gun, here's May. That's Dobbs open left side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. They snapping, ain't fake drinks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Boy, I'm from, you like to go jump. I'm smoking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I showed it with
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
What's up? Hey, what's up? Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Can't stop it. Keep rolling. Go.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And less than a yard.
They'll go. Here's May. And he will have that 1st down. Look at the chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here goes.
Again, it's Henderson, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and 6. To throw now, May. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They're going. It's May. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
And the Raiders first down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Hawk 70. Johnny Lyons.
Working out of the gun is Milton. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders move out on top. 14-0.
Patriots nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third down and 3. To throw is May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Gravity Lions.
Run out of the gun for Jensen. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Warrior 70.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. A big pass continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And the Raiders going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the wire.
That's another Raiders first.
From the gun, here's Milton. Forced to his right. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Raiders. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, New England. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Pats get back in it. It is 21-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
To throw, it's Milton. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
18 rally.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Raiders.
Now Milton. To the right side, he finds It's McMillan. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Las Vegas.
Here's a handoff to Genty. He'll push forward for about a yard. Joshua Farmer there on the stop.
The 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Ready? We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Nice, let's go now. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. First time he's caught a ball here tonight. And it is good for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
I'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Okay, break.
Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. One more time with Genty. And he gets this one down inside the 10, and it will set up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. General McMillan was the intended receiver.
And goal.
Now it's 4th and goal.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean. A
2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Got a man left side, it's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
And the Patriots.
It's a big hit for the Patriots. It's a gain of 34.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
To throw on first down is May. In there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Throwing on 2nd down, May. That complete to Henderson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
The career is more at stake when you win your promise.
On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Pats are back within 2 scores.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Henderson now on 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. A run, and this is Henderson.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, New England.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go, throw. Hey, Bo, crazy.
Throwing is May. Catch is made. That is Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 10.
Run out of the gun. They're going to run with Henderson. And he's level for a gain of a yard. This is 3rd and 6.
2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe D. And the Raiders are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 2.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's going to be brought down past the 20.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. But put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. To the air, it's Milton. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
On 1st down, here's Milton. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
19 more yards.
He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
4-yard line.
19 Tigers!
Milton going to look to throw it again. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First and goal.
Las Vegas.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's Genty. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's second and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
They'll go with him again. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. This the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal.
19 sight. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Here's Milton. Out to his right. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Duvernay on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Henderson. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Patriots first down.
On the give, it's Henderson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup at 3. Brings up second and 7.
Hey, what's the back on this play? What's the back on this play?
Come out of the gun, here's May. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, New England. Off the play fake, here's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Yes, let's get it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Yeah, whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now, this looks like a design run. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
We're trying to run for it with Henderson. And he will have the Patriots first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Patriots first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal at the Raiders' 2-yard line.
Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Bronco 80.
From the gun, here's Milton. Forced out wide. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Try and throw with Milton. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's another Raiders first.
To the air once more is Milton. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he's got another one. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Vegas. That's his third touchdown of the game and number 12 on the year.
Daniel Carlson.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Patriots 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Down the right sideline. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 53 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On first and 10, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk our Rangers. Don't guard the matrix. Got that touch my savior.
Second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Throwing on third down is May. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Crazy.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
McMillan comes in motion. Here's Milton now on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And the rush gets home. He goes down. They got him. Christian Armore, his second sack tonight. Number 5 for him now on the year. sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is May. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a big play there for New England. 36 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big hit for the Patriots. It's a gain of 34. Here's May again. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's in. Demario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Patriots 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That's left side to Tucker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Raiders
throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Up 3rd and inches.
He's got a man. That's McMillan. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Crazy. Rip.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
That was crazy.
We'll go play action with May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's going to be hard. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on 4th down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge 4th down stop.
Ready? 60 Eagles! Go!
On 1st down, here's Milton. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Shaq Thompson in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.